Greetings, subjects of the Empire. It's High Inquisitor Armstrong here, and today we are continuing our recruitment of scum into our Penal Legion. Well, we got some reinforcements, so this episode gonna be different. We don't gonna get a singular scum coming in. I'm gonna present to you our recruitment pool, and it increased by the grace of the Emperor. We got extra 100 bodies that we're gonna be working with in the future to bolster our forces. Let's have a look at them. So, first of all, we got a Frostgrave cultist, set number 3. Yeah, those lovely little boys comes in a number of 20 with a different bodies, and of course, those lovely 20 mil bases. So those are just 4 identical sprues. Yeah, and the bodies are a little bit rugged. They did went through a couple of battles. Obviously, weaponry isn't much of a modern choice, but if we look in here, they come with a chainsword. Chainsaw, which I gonna be honest, I didn't expect to come. And they have a lot of these goblin-esque hats on their heads, and it's just a very good set to help with filling up our gaps in the units. They come with some hand-to-hand equipment, some bows, but we know that only quite few of the Emperor chosen prisoners know how to use those. So this is our first bolster to our forces. Which there we go. Now let's just put them to the recruitment pool, and let's go with another unit that we have in here. These are the Deadfield's cannon fodder. There are 2 different sets. There is a female and male. We got male because there was no female in stock. Those bad boys unfortunately come without bases, which is kind of an annoyance. But as you can see, they come in a set of 5 on the sprue with multiple head choices. And some of them are actually quite cool. They look a little bit, skinny. I would say so. But they come with the jumpsuits, which gonna help us to reinforce the Penal Legion aesthetics. And here we have the weapon choices. Every single sprue come with 6 backpacks, which gonna help us with our shortage of backpacks. They come in here with some kind of chemical crisis heads, and then we have our laser weapons, or whatever weapons you want to call them. I would say that they are scavenge weapons. So there we go. That's another set of bodies, another 30 bodies. And let's go with another troop that we recruited today, and that's the Age of Reason Minutemen. Those lovely chaps comes in a unit of 30. Oh, that's all. That was quick to take out. And as you can see, they look literally emaciated next to the other guys, even to those. They roughly about the same kind of skinniness. But they come with muskets. Those muskets are up to scale to them. They come with fancy hats and a lot of this stuff in here. As you can see, all of those sprues are exactly the same. So we're gonna have quite a few weird recruits coming around, but it's a sacrifice in bodies that I'm willing to make. So let's just put them to the side somewhere. And the last 20 that we have is a Frostgrave cultist set number 2. So again, they come on a big sprue with a lot of stuff. added, which is great. We need more stuff. Yeah, we generally need stuff, and stuff needs us. Let me just put the boxes away. Here we go. And there we go. Let's just put those bases to the side. And there we have extra bodies. Again, all of those sprues are identical. Yeah. So we have a lot of bodies, in the dynamic-ish poses. And a lot of demented heads. Yeah. They could easily work out as a cultist legion. But we are for the Emperor, so there are no cultists over here. It's just, crazy people following the Emperor's will. Yeah. And we have, like I said, very nice looking dynamic bodies. Some close combat weapons that would work. We have many different torches than before. Some spears, some knives, choppers, So all of that is great and awesome, and we need more of that. Yeah. The chainsaws would be nice addition, but well, they didn't come with the chainsaws, so yeah. But this is not all. Yeah, we've been after the requisitions form has been filled and never answered for a couple of decades, finally we got answer from the Forge World. Yeah. And we got a Bane Blade coming up. Yeah. But once you send enough of requisition forms, they're gonna keep on coming, and the good things keep on going. So the Forge World sent us a Lemon Ross. Unfortunately, the original container is nowhere to be found, but we have the Lemon Ross. Yeah, there's a couple of hands from the Terminators and stuff like that, but please don't mind it. As well, in the same kind of thing, we have a couple of pieces of Inquisition in here. Yeah, Inquisition, of course, gonna be coming in soon enough with that, but that's not all of the good news. Yeah, as the Forge World response was very, very good to our inquiries, we got a Chimera, yeah, troop transport. So we have as well, this little lovely thing. I don't gonna be taking this out of the container. We're gonna get it out once we actually start building it. Yeah. So there we go. There we have Chimera, and again, the good news keeps on coming from the Forge World. Yeah, they requisition us as well a brand new Rogoldon battle tank. Yeah. So that's a great news. I have to admit as well that we managed to look through our through the scrap pile of the planet, and we found quite functional Bane Blade in it, as well as a Lemon Ross, Basilisk, and another Chimera. They require some repairs, let's be honest, but they are there. We have as well a couple of artillery units, some heavy weapon units coming up, but they are actually proper Imperial Guard, not only a Penal Legion. Yeah. But on that thing, this is the end of our newsletter today. We're going to be coming with you next week with more builds, not necessarily tanks. We would probably look at, getting some of those Penal Legionnaires in gear, maybe even, colored gear. So stay tuned, yeah, and comment, rate, and subscribe for the Emperor.